Hello, this is the Soprano 2 Introduction to She Sings. There are just a couple of things in the music that I wanted to be sure to point out to you before we dive into the actual music learning part of it. There's some repeat signs and things like that, and I just want to make sure that you're familiar with kind of the roadmap of this song before we get started. So I have my handy dandy highlighter, okay? Grab a highlighter, and I want you to highlight a few things with me. So the first thing is, I'm going to move my camera. I want you to see this, okay? So we have a repeat sign right here at measure 5. I want you to highlight that. And you can also see I have a top line of words, but I also have a bottom line of words. So what's going on here is all of the words on the top line, that's my first verse, okay? So I'm going to turn my page, continue with my first verse. Keep going, and then boom, I get here to measure 19. You see I have my first ending here, okay? Another repeat sign. This is telling me that I'm going to go back to that repeat sign that I saw on the first page, and now I'm going to sing the second verse, okay? On the grass, on the cool green grass. Now I'm going all the way through on the second verse, okay? Singing the second verse. And then when I get here the second time to measure 18, I'm going to skip, I'm sorry, you can't see that. When I get here to measure 18, I'm going to skip over measure 19 because that was the first ending that went with the first verse. And now I'm on the second verse, so I'm going to skip measure 19 and go straight to the second ending because the second ending belongs with the second verse, okay? Then I'm going to sing along. She lies with hair open like a fan. Oh, I just love this song. You're going to love learning it. Okay, so I get here to measure 32. I have another repeat sign right there, okay? Highlight that repeat sign. And then when I turn the page, you're going to see, oh, here is my first ending like we had just a second ago. Here's a first ending and a repeat sign. That repeat sign takes me back to right here at measure 32. Now I'm going to sing the second line of words, which is the second verse right here. And then again, when I turn the page, I'm skipping over the first ending because now I'm on the second verse, and the second verse uses the second ending. So I'm going to skip measures 34 and 35 the second time through, go straight to measure 36 to the end. Okay? Now I also want you to notice this right here. This is called a caesura marking. And whenever you do it with a choir, this means that you're going to take a pause and watch your director to see how long of a pause they want it to be. But that's a caesura marking. You won't have to learn that for your audition, but if we get to do this as a choir, then you would do that caesura marking right there. You would observe that. Okay, so let's take this through one more time. We start in measure 5. We notice that repeat sign. We're singing the first verse, going through on the first verse. Then I get here to measure 19, my first ending, and it tells me to repeat back. Measure 5, now I'm going to sing the second verse. Now I get here to measure 18. I'm going to skip over measure 19 to go to the second ending since I'm on the second verse. Sing, 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 going through, get to measure 32. I have this repeat sign. I'm singing my first verse. Then I get here to the end of measure 35, and it tells me to repeat back. So I'm going to repeat back, sing the second verse, skip over all of this and go to the second ending since I'm on the second verse, and sing to the end. Now I'm going to chant through all of the words and She Sings so that you can get an idea of the rhythm. And I'm going to go just a little bit slower than they do on the video just to give you a good solid foundation, okay? So here we go. I'm starting on that first verse, right at measure 5. Far away in a far off land lives a child who loves to sing. She opens up her fragile heart and her song it takes wing. She sings la 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 la. Rest. La 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 la. Rest. La 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 la. Go back to measure 5, second verse. On the grass, on the cool green grass that was hers since she could run. She lies with hair open like a fan in the warmth of summer sun. She sings la 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Second ending. 3. She lies with hair open like a fan. She lies with hair like a fan. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Measure 31. She cries for light when the day is done. She fears what night may bring. Repeat back. She cries for those who have never loved, and for those, second ending, who never see. And you hold that all the way as long as you can until you run out of breath. Okay? Good job.